today, my boy?
I don't.
I'm taking you to one of my favorite places.
Where's that?
It's a library.
Okay.
Do you know what a library is, my son?
Are those the things with movies?
Very close, very close. They're the things with books.
Oh.
You have read a book, right?
Only the Bible.
Oh, that's a good book. That's a very good book to read. Look at them all, look at them all. There's so many.
Oh, that's a cool one.
The Iron Lady? Oh, that's like a bit strange for me. Well, here, I'll tell you what, I'll tell you a story. Would you like to hear a story?
I love that.
Alright, have a seat, have a seat. Oh. The back hurts in the old age. Oh, very good. Is it okay if I tell you a scary story? Well then, I think that I shall tell you the legend of the Grog.
The Grog.
The Grog. Some of you might have heard of it before. Have you?
I have not heard of the Grog before.
Oh. Let me tell you a story about when I was a boy and I had a run-in with a Grog. I was a young whippersnapper, about your age.
Oh,
How old are you now, boy?
I'm 18.
You're 18? Wow. Yeah, I guess you haven't gone through puberty yet.
Oh, maybe not.
Yeah, I don't think there's no maybe. So let me tell you about the story.
Okay.
Oh, excuse me. I was very young, and I remember walking through a forest. It was late at night. The stars were out. I could hear the crickets chirping. I thought I heard a coyote in the background. But then, out of nowhere, a twig snapped. Yes, I was very scared too. At first I thought it was nothing, but then another twig, and I heard footsteps. They weren't small footsteps. They were giant footsteps, like a giant creature thundering in the night. You might ask if I was scared.
Are you scared?
I was scared. My heart began to beat faster and faster. My blood began to rush. And then, I saw a glimpse of him. Oh, I still remember what he looked like.
What did it look like?
Dark, black, funny hair. He carried around a giant staff. And he had these little clinkers. Ding, 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 ding. It made this noise, this clanging noise. He had these weird glasses on too, very weird. All I know is I was terrified. I started to run. I tried to get away, but quicker than I could react, he was in front of me and he was blocking my way out.
What did you do?
Well, there was only one option. I had to try to beat him. Not only for my own self, but I knew that I needed to protect my village. And if I didn't defeat him now, then he would come back to the village and, oh, I don't want to think about what he would do there. Yes, it was a very scary moment. So the fight began. I reached for the first thing that I could find. My sword. Because I always carry around my sword. I pulled it out, and I reached and I lunged at him. It didn't do much. So then I reached for the next thing. My other sword. I always carry my other sword with me. And I pulled it out, and I reached and I went to stab him. And that didn't do much either. He's very strong, you see. So then I reached for a third thing. Can you guess what that was?
A sword?
That's right! My third sword! Because who doesn't carry a third sword? So I pulled that out and I went to chop off his head. But he just blocked it. Like it was nothing. What a terrible beast. Strong, giant, quick, agile, tough to hit. Well, I was getting nervous. But then I remembered that there were other things I could do too. I remembered I brought my giant inflatable banana. Oh, bananas. They're strong weapons. You gotta use them, especially to make people slip and fall. So I tried to use the banana on the Grog. But he ate it.
Nom 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 nom.
Yes.
Nom nom.
I didn't expect that either. Apparently he's related to monkeys. And then I thought, oh, I'll try something different. I'll try a hydromagnetic, electroscopic glow stick. Yes, you can only find those at Walmart. So I got one out. I broke it up and I shook it and I was ready to use it. And I was about to throw it, but he hit it away like a baseball. Excuse me. It's the cough. It's hazard of getting old. So that didn't work either. So then I thought, maybe I'll shrink wrap him.
Not shrink wrap!
Yes, shrink wrap.
Not shrink wrap!
Yes, shrink wrap. Have you ever been shrink wrapped before?
No!
Well, neither had he, the Grog. And I tried my best to wrap him up like a Christmas present. But he's so slimy, so slippery. He got out of it like it was nothing.
Oh, man.
Yeah. By this point, I was almost all out of options. But then I thought, I know what will work. Doritos.
I love Doritos.
Yeah? Here, I brought you a bag.
Oh, thanks.
So I tried to feed him Doritos. You know, kind of like you feed the animals at a zoo. And it seemed like it was gonna work. But shortly afterwards, I ran out of Doritos. And then he tried to get me again.
Oh, no.
So yeah, I had to dodge his staff. It was swinging mighty fast, furiously, all directions. It was like it was a lightsaber from Star Wars or something.
Oh, man.
Yeah. So, I didn't know what else to do except I knew I had to get a futuristic weapon. I had to get the mighty foam blaster.
Oh, blaster?
Yeah. Those things are just awesome.
That's cool.
It's what me and my friends down at the Senior Citizens Building do every Thursday night after cribbage. Yeah, cribbage.
You know what? I don't like cribbage. I'm not old.
Oh, you're just a young whippersnapper anyway. So yeah, I got the foam blaster out. And I know I only had one shot. So I aimed right for his heart. And I shot. And it hit him. But it didn't do anything. Oh, that was a scary moment. I didn't know if I would make it.
What'd you do next?
Well, myself. I remember the stories that my parents told me years and years ago when I was just a boy like you. They told me that if I was ever in a dark place in life, if I was ever scared, that I should turn to the light. Yes. I didn't quite know what it meant then, but I thought about it now, and I remember I had a flashlight on me. I got the flashlight out. I looked everywhere for it, but then I finally found it, and I got it out. And I was about to turn it on, but the Grog, he reached out. Touched me, just like this. I could feel everything in my body go icy cold. I started to freeze up, and I couldn't move. It was terrifying.
How'd you get away?
Well, I thought that would be the end of me, but as it turned out, another twig snapped behind him. And there was a man on his horse going by. The Grog turned around and looked at him. And as he did that, a friend came nearby and touched me and helped me. I felt the iciness leave my bones. And the friend helped me. I put my arm around him and he helped me get away. So it was mighty close. But I got away. So son, if you ever come up against the Grog, do you know what you're gonna do?
Use all three of my swords?
No, silly. What are you gonna do?
The light!
That's right. Always make sure you carry a flashlight.
Okay.
And if you don't carry one, make sure you find one as soon as you can. Because if he reaches out and touches you, you'll start to feel your bones freeze over. Yeah. Have some more Doritos.
Wait. Are we taking pictures of me? No, we rolling. Video. No, he's gonna tell the story, and we're using this as a voiceover, but we're gonna edit your reactions in.
Is that the story again?
No, the other parts, right?
Oh, we're gonna do it. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.